Okay, hi everybody. Welcome to week 10. I'm live from Dallas. Things changed during the video. Yesterday I was supposed to go on a tour of the Cowboys Stadium. I was having a whole plan to record outside the Cowboys Stadium and do the video. My flight got delayed 6 hours, so I didn't get into Dallas till like 9 o'clock last night, basically. Today I did go on the stadium tour, but I did not have my laptop with me. I had to hurry from my meetings to go there. But I do have good pictures to show everybody eventually. You got to go into the locker room. You got to go on the field. You got to go through a whole tour of the stadium. It was awesome. Well worth $28. Saw Romo's locker, DeMarco Murray's locker, everybody's locker. Got to touch the field. Got my picture on the 50-yard line. Touching goalposts. Laid down where Tony Romo laid down with his broken back last week even. But back to fantasy football. Our most points was last week's payout. Blake and Andy Wallace both tied at 171.1. As of now, we're going to give that to Blake for most bench points for the tiebreaker, unless something changes with the scoring tomorrow when all things are final. So Blake will get the $10 for that. Wallace is okay with that. We were actually talking about in the chat room on Monday night. They both also had 9 touchdowns each, which would have been another better tiebreaker. What are the odds of 2 people scoring that high and tying? Very, very minimal. Most payouts this week's for week 10 will be most tight end points, and this includes the ones you start in your flex. So go ahead and start 2 if you got them. Games last week. Josh destroyed Brad by 40. Blake destroyed Todd by 40. Justin beat my dad by 12. That game was closer than the score looked. Don Anderson just had a huge Monday night with the Giants. Odell Beckham Jr. had a coming out party and just was down 30 to Burt and ended up winning by 20. Wallace scoring 171, beat Sleeper by 50. Another huge week for Wallace, put him at 2-7, sorry. And then Drew beat Schultz 79-72. Geez, 7 points, and they don't even score 80 apiece. Just talk about terrible matchup. But that, lucky for Drew, puts him at 6-3. A very phony 6-3 if you ask a lot of people in the league, but it is what it is. I beat Andy Nelson by 3 points, 128-125. Got lucky with Bradshaw scoring. That puts me at 9-0. Put Andy Nelson at 4-5. This week's matchups. Todd's at 5-4, playing Brad at 4-5. Todd's second place in his division. I think Brad's tied for 4th. I play Donnie Anderson. Donnie's 4-5, tied for 4th in his division as well. I'm 9-0. If I win this week, I do win the division. And I am locked into the playoffs now. Worst case, I can finish as a 3 seed. Josh at 4-5. Another person, Donnie and Josh, both 4-5, along with Andy Nelson in that division. Plays Bird at 4-5. Another person 4-5 in the other division. Just is really a crucial game between Josh and Burt, playoff standing wise. Leaper plays Andy Nelson. Andy Nelson's 4-5 in that 4-5 log jam in the other division. Leaper 3-6 probably needs to win out, but he's got Megatron and AJ Green now 100%, so he's got a very, very good chance. Scholl at 2-7 plays my dad at 3-6. My dad, if he wins, same spot as Leaper. Got to keep winning. Got to go 3-4. Control your own destiny a little bit. Wallace is 2-7. Still not eliminated from the playoffs. He could win out and actually make the playoffs. Plays Drew at 6-3. Drew's at 6-3, probably looking pretty decent spot for the playoffs. 2-game lead with 4 games left. Same with Blake at 6-3. 2-game lead with 4 games left. Playing Justin at 7-2. Justin wins and he's in the playoffs. Short video this week. Kind of ran short on time. But I don't even know the Thursday night game tomorrow, truthfully. But I will try to add pictures to the end of this video that you guys can see. That was my main goal for this. So, anyways, that's it for Dallas. I'm going to try to add photos now. If I get the photo I added, you'll see a photo of the scoreboard. That's actually me sitting on the bench where the players sit down, looking straight up at the scoreboard like that. It actually hurts your neck to look at it from where the players sit down. That scoreboard is just It's bigger than it looks on TV, surprisingly. They actually have an elevator that drops out of the scoreboard all the way down to the floor for maintenance guys to work on that stuff. It was a really good tour. But the scoreboard is just by far the most fascinating thing there was on that tour. Thank you.